Hello, lovelies. It's been a while since I've posted. I feel like I'm in confession. It's been 2 weeks since my last confession. But I'm indoors because it is unbearably hot outside, and also I have had things to do indoors. But I really have been thinking about this. Had a few things happen on my social media. Last week I posted something about the Constitution probably just needing to be updated from time to time, since its original status was by all white men. And then I just said it has to be updated from time to time. And I feel like, so what I experienced was two different white men on my post being sort of dismissive, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been updated several times actually, but what would you like to see changed? That's a whole nother conversation, and that's up to you to find out, not me. And then another one who gets on there and starts educating me about the words and the clauses set forth in the Constitution. And both of them, I'm going to assume, doing that without considering that neither of them legal scholars, and myself being one. So I often contemplate, because, we can be told we're sensitive to certain things. They're sensitive, racially sensitive, gender sensitive. But I'm comparing it now to this experience I had recently, or semi-recently. I had a client who was and admitted to being guilty of killing 5 people in 24 hours. And these 5 people he loved. And he was intent on getting the death penalty because he had done things that he couldn't understand. And anyway, I had mitigated and worked tirelessly for him. He was a white man. He killed 5 white people. And he was in a county in Ohio that is pretty much predominantly white. And so when it came time to his sentencing hearing, and we were all piled in, every public person in public, every attorney on both sides, all 3 judges on the bench, all white. I'm the only person of color in the room. When I first walk into the courthouse, I am accosted because I have my water bottle, and then they realize I am on the defense team and they let it slide. And then when I got into the courtroom, I'm sitting with the defense team, saying hi to the client, consulting with the defense team. The bench, the judges call a recess and to take some time to take a break, and they dismiss every other person in the room. So the room is packed. There's victims' families, there's supporters of my client, and dismiss anyone besides the lawyers, the bailiff, and the judges if they want to stay. Recess. So I began to check my phone now because I had emails and texts coming in. The bailiff turns around to me, first off, and says, "You shouldn't be on your phone." So I, of course, am looking around. Why exactly? You shouldn't be on your phone. Why? I'm checking my email and my text. I'm not talking. I'm checking my email, my text. It's not on sound. I said, we're on a break. I'm on the defense team. Oh, you're on the defense team? Yes. There's no one else in the room but lawyers and judges and you. And so I was thinking about how the bailiff, even seeing everyone in the room is dismissed, he dismissed them. Every other person in the room but the lawyers and the judges and him, and me still sitting there with the defense team in a suit. And I only say that because I am the only person of color in general and in the whole room, and the only person in a suit. And you still saw me as a guest or a child who shouldn't check her phone on recess from an entire death penalty sentencing trial that I've worked my ass off to defend. So I'm not saying that I have solved the reason why this happens, but I am saying it rings true, and it's rang true in my life and career many, many times over. I can't figure out if it's just general white supremacy or if it's like Malcolm X said, black women are the most disrespected women on the planet. If a bailiff can see everything pointing to who I am on this team and still dismiss me as not on the team, or not possibly a lawyer, not possibly on a defense team, if he can do that, then of course, two white men, having not studied the law or the Constitution or done any legal work, can stop by my constitutional challenge of just updating it with people of color and women, since, now we're here. Stop by and think they're educating me and checking me on what my whole life's career is. I guess it is rooted in blackness, bias against black people, and even further, sexism and racist sexism against black women. I just stopped by to say that because even though I seem chipper, it's perplexing me and it's been on my mind for quite some time.